Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Max Scherzer will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
7:06.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Scherzer against the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
In the second spot,
in is Christian Yelich.
center fielder, Christian Yelich.
As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Now the 0-1. This is in the air now for the left fielder Worth. And that's out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Eric, these Nationals as they enter play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, and it's painfully obvious to say, but if they can't score any runs, their woes are just going to continue. They were shut out in the loss yesterday, so what they really need is to put a few runs on the board early on and let their pitchers work with a lead for once.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Adam Conley, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he was really on his game. Had a bunch of strikeouts and really kept the hitters off balance. Let's see if he can do that here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit on the ground to third. Prado is there, and he's retired here, 1 away.
batting second.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this one at 248. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 261 the average coming into action here. 7 homers and 14 driven in. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for Miami.
Standing in now, Justin Bour.
Justin Bour.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. The average to start things out at 324. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 0-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Worth going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a leadoff double.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Martin Prado now, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting 6, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper, and that's the first out of the inning. The relay throw. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Batting seventh, catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Into the box, Jeff Mathis. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
It looked like they were gunning for that low inside corner with the slider. But you see on show motion that this pitch, it's not even close. It winds up drilling him right in the leg.
Here's Echeverria now. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Goodness. 0-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Jason Worth.
Leading off
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Echeverria settles under it near second. One away.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Stanton shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in now, Adam Conley.
Number 61. Adam.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Worth. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. Scherzer looks in. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
On the ground to the right side. Murphy's got it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here. especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They lead it 1-0. Into the box now, Danny Espinoza. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll come in here at 263. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll enter play right at 333. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2 and a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. In now, Max Scherzer, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Ozuna has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. The Giancarlo Stanton now. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
Harper sprinting after it. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Stanton is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin.
Into the box, Justin Bour. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Harper is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Here's Ben Revere.
Leading off the fourth inning.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And on one pitch, he's retired.
The third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back to back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Tapper up the line. Bour ranges to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher.
Stepping in now, Jeff Mathis. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. And it's quickly 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Here's Echeverria now.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Jason Worth. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Second baseman.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna on the run, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And a ball 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Hot shot to third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down.
Leading off for Miami.
Standing in now, Adam Conley. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on hope.
And this is off the second base bag. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what you're doing.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Don't want to forget about him. In is Christian Yelich. And that misses for ball 1. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. There goes the runner. Pitch misses the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, nice, easy swing there. You know, he knows the fastball's coming on 3-1, so he sits on it and drives it for a base hit.
Runners back. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Giancarlo Stanton now, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. Trevor Gott is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 62.
In now, Justin Bour. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Martin Prado now to short, hit hard. Espinosa's there. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-0 Miami. Into the box, Danny Espinosa. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced.
And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Clint Robinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Ben Revere. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. Nationals get 1, and it comes on this swing by Espinosa. Penny. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-1 game. Yusmeiro Petit is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Rips this one to first. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Well, I tell you what, watching this guy play, this is pretty routine. He times it perfectly, goes up and gets it right at the apex, and that's a Gold Glover at work right there.
Into the box now, Jeff Mathis. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
When you're a hitter, there's only 2 times where you know for sure you've got a hit. 1 is when you hit one into the seats. It feels so good. And 2 is when you split the outfielders like that. Right off the bat, you know it's a double. The only thing in your mind, can I go for 3?
Here's Echeverria now as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Zimmerman in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 61, Adam Conley.
Stepping in now, Adam Conley. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
And now here 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Leading off for the
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Bohr has room in foul territory and reined in 1 away.
right fielder number.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Bryce Harper.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Worth.
Jason Worth.
As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Second baseman.
That's a swing and lift, a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone. So that's a good job just to lay off.
And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
And this is a spot where the Nats have had their share of trouble. They have to have someone come through here.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. He struck him out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's D. Gordon now. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping him close.
The 1-0 pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. And he is in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on by Espinosa takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Oh, here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, what an outstanding play out there in left center field. This is showing no regard for his body. He's going to wind up getting a mouthful of turf, too. But he's able to hold on to the baseball. That's just very well done.
Martin Prado now shoots this one to first, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Harper is there, and he'll make the... In now, Danny Espinosa. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final two innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the eighth, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Yelich comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Trey Turner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Trey Turner.
Right there for strike one.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down 5. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains in this one. Jonathan Papelbon's deficit right of the ninth. Into the box, Jeff Mathis. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Papelbon's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Low of the fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball one. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second.